Oh, that's right. Rico's there. Mike back on Monday. I'm the Karen, apparently. Hi, everybody.
Never heard that open before.
I think they just made it special. Thank you for that. By the way, just so you know, since that open, since I called the cops, no more fireworks. They now respect my household.
No, you're a Karen, Rieger. That's all that means. It means you have no life. It means you want no one else to have a life because your life sucks.
Means I sent a message, only light fireworks when you should, which is like the 3-day grace period around the 4th of July. Anyway, Rico, forget the fireworks because the Lions had their own fireworks yesterday, 34-31. And we're to the point, if you doubted this team, you had every right to doubt this team, but nothing stops them. Whether it's Dan Campbell's 4th downs, whether it's a holding penalty that puts you at 2nd and 18, nothing stops this team. Whether it's Zeke Turner making the biggest Zeke Turner making the biggest tackle of the game to save the game late in the 4th quarter, and Jordan Love wasn't able to sidestep him and get sacked by him. This team simply doesn't die. It's freaking amazing, and it's kind of funny because we all worried, and we all thought, no, you can't beat the Packers with 50 guys on IR, and that's exactly what they did. They owned time of possession. They doubled them up on total plays, and the Lions win at 34-31, and now they have that inside track for the 1 seed. It's unbelievable. Real quick, too, the way they won. And you might disagree with this. I think they kind of emasculated the Packers. I think they humiliated the Packers simply because they went for it on 4th down 5 times. They gave Green Bay 5 times to get off the field, and Green Bay couldn't. They failed miserably. That's got to suck, Matt LaFleur.
See, I don't think it emasculated them. I think what it did was it forces other teams to realize when you play the Lions, think about it. What is it called? 3 and out. 3 and out. Play 3 out hard for 3 plays, make them punt the ball, you get it back. For the Lions, it's 4 and out. And it's not something you necessarily practice. And it's going to force other teams to realize, hey, Dan Campbell's in full effect, and he had to. I understand because he hasn't done it that much this year because he had a defense that backed him up, but he realized defense, bad, got to keep the offense out there. Offense, and we said it, in order to win this game, your offense is going to have to control the TOP, and you could tell he really wanted that. I don't think he emasculated him. I just think that Green Bay just kind of was like, are you kidding me, man? Can't you just punt like everybody else? Can't you just kick a field goal like everybody else?
Emasculating a little bit. They had every chance to get off the field, especially on the late one that some people disagreed with. I don't know. Like Dan Campbell said after the game, we don't have to talk like we're tough because we are tough. We just live it. We prove it. I think that's what they did yesterday. I think they humiliated the Packers. I really do in the way they won. Emasculation means it makes you less of a man, correct?
That's not less than a man.
I kind of feel they did that.
Like if all of a sudden they ran Green Bay's bread and butter play, that's emasculating them. If they did something that was strictly Green Bay, yes. Or, if all of a sudden they had a play called Cheesehead, that's emasculating.
Well, they had to do it in the stands grating actual cheese, which how'd you get that in Ford Field? I don't know. Maybe he went to the kitchen before. But listen, we can debate or disagree about the whole emasculation factor. The bottom line is the Lions are 12-1. They've won 11 in a row, and it's insane how they're winning games. And Rico, Dan Campbell, in the post-game locker room thing that the Lions always are so kind to put up on social media, had something to say about this Lions team. And I'm just curious if people believe it. Take a listen. All right, so we're all supposed to be here together. We're destined for this. Just stay the course. So Rico at 2:08 on a Friday. Is this a team of destiny? I mean, honestly, nobody beats this team. There's no adversity too big for this team. Dan Campbell said it best. We're destined to be here. Are they a team of destiny?
Yeah, they absolutely are a team of destiny. Rigger, you look at all the things that they just keep overcoming, and it's no big deal. And we got a taste of this with the Tigers. When all of a sudden they started winning and but you know what? It's not going to happen. Okay, it's cute for a couple games, but it's not going to last past 2 weeks. Okay, it's not going to last a month. Okay, it's not going to last for the rest of the season. Okay, it's not going to last in the playoff. You're going to lose it first. Okay, it's not. And we just kept, okay, it's not, until you realize that little pitching chaos they had, Made no sense. It worked. So when I say yes for Team of Destiny, because a lot of things they do make no sense, but it works. I look back at the last Team of Destiny we had in this area was the University of Michigan last year in football. Harbaugh misses half the games coaching. Doesn't matter.
Run the ball 32 straight times at Penn State.
At Penn State.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Get every break in the Alabama game. Doesn't matter.
Have a ball die at the half-inch line, not going into the end zone at the end of the game, and then the punter picks it up, and then you end up winning the game in overtime. Doesn't matter. You go up against Michael Penix and all the NFL wide receivers. Doesn't matter. Ohio State. Oh, we got this. Sharon Moore's going to have to go. Doesn't matter. No matter what happened, they overcame it. That's what this Lions team. 5 picks, doesn't matter. Remember, you lost your kickers before the season. You go get Bates. Doesn't matter.
And he's amazing.
Doesn't miss a beat. Everything that you want. But people are like, I can't believe it. You thought that the Packers were going to win. Yeah, they were 9-3. You were 11-1, missing 13 players. You didn't have Decker. You didn't have a lot of people out there.
You didn't have Reeder. You didn't have Pascal. You didn't have Onwuzurike. And by the way, early in the game, you had pressure on Jordan Love. Again, back to the whole emasculation thing, the fact that the Packers only scored 7 points in the first half, the fact that the Lions with a bunch of no-namers like you and me off the streets got pressure on Jordan Love, that's amazing.
Right. So if each and everything that has happened to them has happened, I really expect, I kind of expect Ben Johnson to just have the blindfold play where everybody just puts on blindfolds and they run a play and it works because stuff and things and it doesn't make sense, but everything comes up roses for this team. So yes, I am starting to believe this is Team of Destiny. Nothing can stop them. They can't even stop themselves because heck, Goff threw 5 picks. Don't worry about it. He had a game where he didn't throw for 100 yards. That's okay. We're still going to blow out the Titans.
So TJ Lang will join us at 3 o'clock. 248-539-9797. Is this a Team of Destiny? With everything you've been through, with all the worrying you did last week about the injuries, and there's no possible way the Lions can beat the Packers, and this will be their first loss in 10 games, and all that went into the angst, they had to have solved your worry problem. You're not worrying about this team. We're not going to do the same thing against Buffalo in a week, are we? I don't think so. But furthermore, you heard Dan Campbell say it, destined to be there. This does feel like a Team of Destiny. This feels like a team that's going to go on to win the Super Bowl.
Rieger, yes. Because on a 4th down play that I don't think that you should have ran late in the game, a microcosm of this entire Destiny thing, Goff falls down.
By the way, his knee was on the ground. Should he have been
only in college? I thought that for half a second, too. I was like, oh, no. Oh, wait, this is pros, not college. But yes, for a second, it did throw me like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Not like this. He falls down. Normally, the quarterback, running back exchange at that point in the mesh point, is the timing is off. It normally ends up in either a fumble or the running back has to come to a standstill, secure the ball. You're dead in the waters. No. It was their longest run of the second half. 7 yards. Boom. Ball game. Of course. Because of course. Yes. That play right there. When it looks like it shouldn't have gone right, it not only went right, but it went right far beyond what you thought it was going to do.
Go to the 4th down before that. He goes for it on 4th and 3 from his own 30. They don't get it. Weird play call. Next thing you know, Packers score the touchdown, and everybody's ready to say, what the hell you doing, MCDC? And next thing you know, they end up winning the game anyway. 248-539-9797. We're to this point. Are they simply a Team of Destiny? Who's beating these guys? And then we can talk about the 4th downs if they make you uncomfortable. I don't think Dan Campbell's going to stop. Furthermore, I think he had every right to do every 4th down attempt he did simply because of the state of his defense. So we can get into it. TJ Lang at 3. Who said it at 4? The Prop Bet Casino later this hour. 97 won the ticket.